Hey Troy, how's it going?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. I'll ask about Pop and just what you've seen from him and his development here and what do you think are some of the biggest strides that he's made as a player here as a rookie?
Well, I just think he's, continuing to develop his savviness and his ability to play inside, and you know, everything doesn't always have to be full speed all the time. So just developing a good sense of how to play in the slot. So that he's continuing to get better at that. And you know, obviously catching the balls. He had a big drop last night, but um, he's just continuing to grow as a player. He's confident, believes in himself, and that's half the battle right there. When you can, you're confident to go in there and play well.
Did you feel like at any point of the season, when it came to route conversions and things like that, that was sort of a work in progress with him, or did you feel like he had a pretty good grasp of how to convert routes and some of those options that you guys had him run?
Well, obviously, he had to learn some of the stuff that we do here. It's a little different than what he did in college. So that was it was a work in progress. He's continuing to get better at all that stuff, and learning the differences between the two and when not to do it. Um, so like I say, he's just continuing to grow. He's been great to work with. Great attitude, great. Great in the classroom, great on the field. So it's fun to be able to work and teach and coach a player like that.
Awesome, and I'll just keep going because I don't see anybody else raising their hands. Just on Devonte Parker, for Bailey to go to him against Patrick Surtain, with the game on the line, it's a pretty big spot, against a really good corner. Just what have you seen from him, and just Bailey trusting him to be able to go and make plays like that?
Yeah, he continues to show the ability to go down the field and win the 50-50 ball. Hadn't been there as much as he wanted to be there this year for us, but they got it going in this game, and I think just trusted him to go down there and make a play for him. I think Devontae was really happy about having the opportunity to be able to make those plays in those situations that put us in scoring positions. To both time to hit those passes on certain. So and we able to get some points on the board both time and one to help us win the game at the end.
Awesome, thanks, Troy. Happy holidays.
Yeah, you too.
Next question, Carrie Thompson.
Troy, how you doing?
I'm great. Yourself?
Good, good, good. I wanted to ask you about some of the motions you guys are using. It seems like you guys are really trying to take advantage of speed from guys like Taekwon and Pop, just in preset motion and end arounds and stuff like that. Just what about those guys makes you guys feel confident to try to attempt such plays?
Well, I mean, sometimes it's just better not to be stationary, and get them moving and make the defense communicate a little bit, and try to put our guys in the best position to be successful. So, and that's really what it all comes down to. So, and they guys are pretty fast and pretty quick. So use their abilities to the best that they can utilize them, and get some production out of it. So, and that's really what all it comes down to.
Definitely. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
The next question, Chris Ryan.
Hey, Troy, Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
You been asked about Pop yet?
Yes, I have.
So I'll move on to a different topic then. The Bills' defense. Obviously, the offense gets a ton of credit. What stands out to you, particularly, from their secondary? What makes them a successful defense?
Well, first of all, they have really good players over on their defense, and they play together, play well together. Most of those guys have been playing, together back there for a while. I know they had some injuries and stuff. They, you know, had to trade and went out and got Rasul Douglas, who's playing really well for them too as well. So you see them now, right now, at this point of the year, where they're really starting to gel and play tough, solid defense, and giving everybody fits back there. So I just see it being a big task for us to go in there to be able to play well, to have a chance to win, and to execute against defenses playing as well as they're playing right now.
I want to ask about Jalen Rager too. Where have you seen his development throughout the course of the year, and what's kind of been the challenge too for you? And there's been so many different receivers that have taken on maybe a little bit different roles than they've played in the past, or bigger roles based upon injuries that you guys have sustained.
I would say for Jalen, I think he continues to grow in our system, and learn the way we do things. And, obviously he's starting to get a little more comfortable. He made a couple plays for us last night to put us in key situations there, especially the last play they put us in, definite field goal range for Chad last night. So, I just think he continues to grow. He continues to work. He's a good professional, comes to work every day with a great attitude, and I think what was the second question about just the group in
Just for
general
you, the talent.
changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it is what it is. I mean, it's football. Things happen. You got to keep your guys ready to go, and they got to keep themselves ready to go, and be ready to play or practice or whatever it is whenever they go whenever that chance comes up, because you never know when somebody's going to go down, get hurt, whatever, get sick, whatever it might be. Just they continue to step in there and be ready to go and know what to do.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Looks like a final question will go back to Kyrie Thompson.
Hey Troy, what's it been like for the receivers adjusting to playing with Zappy over these last couple games? It just seems like a different style and more of a willingness to throw the ball down the field.
I think the guys have been, for the most part, playing generally the same. They just, the routes and stuff haven't changed, anything like that. Obviously Mac and Zappy, two different style quarterbacks or whatever you want to say. But but our guys go out there and they execute. They try to do the right thing. They try to run the right routes the best way they know how, and what's they've been taught to do it. So and try to make plays on the ball when they have a chance to make them. So for them, I don't think it's been much difference. But they just go out there and try their best to create separation and give them a place to put the ball.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.